Okay, so let's start. So till yesterday we have learned how to create a React project, right? So today we will understand some core concepts of React. So I am opening the yesterday project. Okay. If you guys have any doubts, you can ask in WhatsApp. I am okay. So uh, coming to here, yesterday we learned what are these things. Okay, what is the React ecosystem? From today onwards, let us understand there are three main concepts. Okay, so I will be creating text. It is an text file. So here I am going to explain few things. So like there are three concepts mainly in React. One is components, yeah, components, and other one is like props, props, and also there is another thing. And another one is state. Okay? State. These three are very important. So let us understand what are these components. Okay? Components are nothing but code snippets. Okay, code snippets for creating a certain code. Like code snippets. So what are these code snippets? Like if you want to create a button, to create a button. So like if you want to create a button, you want to create a button, we have to write uh, some code, right? So for that, uh, uh, that button is called as component. Okay, like not only button, we have input fields. Okay, in the, right? In HTML, CSS, all these things are there. Okay, next input. After that, we have D elements. So, code snippets. Okay, these components are certain part of the code. So actually, to put it simply, mm, so I will read definition. Okay, so what is the main thing here you have to understand is components are like they allow you to build self-contained reusable snippets of code. Means these components we are creating, they are simply a code snippet. So we are going to use them a number of times, numerous of times. So rather than writing same code again and again, we are going to use same code. I mean, we are going to use these components. Okay, if you write these components one time, we can use them number of times. Okay, that is one of the best feature of these components. Okay, next, mainly coming to these websites, like let us view an website here. Like dashboard, I will be creating one dashboard. Maybe yes. So, uh, so there is this dashboard, as you guys can see. So there is this dashboard example where it is sponsor and link in new tab. It's not open. Okay. So here we have like It's not coming. Okay, as you guys can see here, let us understand what are components with this okay, with this UI. So it's basically you guys can see these things, right? Like a dashboard cards. There are dashboard. This is dashboard text, and there are three different cards. So they are of same size. Okay, they are of same size, but they are having different values, different text values. Okay, so different text values, but there some features are same, right? Their width and height is same. So here also there is text, here also there is text, here also there is some badge. Okay, here also there is some badge, and here we have some price. Okay, and after that we have this progress bar, and after that we have some. So these three things are very similar, right? So oh, we have to create one component, and we have to pass different kinds of data. Okay, we have to pass different kinds of data. I will show you practically. So these three things are very important. What are components and props and state? I will be explaining all these things, no need to worry. So so this is how we create components, and we will pass different kinds of data. Okay, so let us understand how to pass this data. Okay, I hope you got what are components. Components are, so this is also a component. Okay, in this dashboard, there are many components. This card, these three cards are also components. This graph is also component. And this there is this statistic one is there. No, this is also a component. And here we have weekly, right? So this can be also called as components. So all these are components. Okay, this dashboard is built based on components. Why we are calling these components? So they are simply a code snippets. Like code snippets are nothing but we write some more code in that file, right? So we generally refer them as code snippets. Yeah, that is the meaning of these components. If everyone got what components are, okay? They are like simply code snippets that can be reusable, and they are all reusable. Okay, reusable. So like a button, input, cards, cards, and many more. Okay? Okay, this is all about components. And after that, we have these props. What are these props? These props. Okay, props are props are used to pass data from one component to another component. Okay, so as we have seen their example, we have seen three cards, right? In that we have seen different data, but the cards are same. So we will try to create same thing only. We will try to create same thing only, and with that we will understand practically what is these components and props. Okay, so props are nothing but the data. Like there is a text, right? There is text and all things, right? So that is data. Like here, as you guys can see, these total sales 0.01%, 0.9%, all these things are there now. So we refer them as data. Okay, we are passing all these data from one component to another component. Okay, so let us try to create components. Okay, I will be explaining this state later on. Okay, so, for now I am going to close this file. After that, I am going to open source. In that yesterday we have created these components. Okay, yesterday we have created a components folder, right? So what I will be doing is here I am going to create a file. Okay, that file name is card. Okay, that file name is card.jsx. So we are going to use JSX. What is the difference between JS and JSX? So there is one thing called Babel. Okay, Babel, like it's going to interpret. We will write all the HTML, CSS code in inside our file, and this Babel is going to interpret the. I mean, this Babel is responsible for executing these. Converting all these code. Okay, that is the main purpose of Babel. So with the help of this Babel, this whatever the JSX file, in that JSX file, we will be writing all HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, all these three things are there. Okay, it's going to convert into code. I mean, for the browser to understand the browser, so that the we can see output. Okay, that is the purpose of this uh, Babel. So JSX is nothing but it is a file which is containing like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, so let us try to create one uh, component here, const card. So we have to always create components with capital C. Okay, sorry, capital letters. Okay, why? Because that thing I said now, Babel. So it's going to recognize if there is capital word, it's going to it will be knowing. Okay, this is component. So I have to make sure it work correctly. Okay, if you write like small letters, it's going to remember like this is a normal function. Actually, we are going to use functions here. So that function is nothing but component. So I forgot to explain one concept here for you guys. So let us create one arrow function. Here arrow functions are very important. Here like arrow functions is simply const. Uh, Let us write a name arrow function, arrow function. Here we have written variable arrow function. After that, we have to put equal to. After that, we have to open close these brackets. Okay. After that, we have to create an arrow. First, we have to write equal to. After that, greater than symbol, and we have to open solver brackets. So this is how we create arrow function. In that, we will be writing like this. Okay, return, and we will be writing like this, opening and closing brackets. Okay, this is how we create arrow function. Okay, these are very important. Why? Because most of the components we are going to create in the arrow function only. So let us create this card component using arrow function. Okay, const. This is name of the component card is equal to. Let us open close brackets. After that, we have to write an arrow and open flower brackets. Okay, inside this flower brackets, we will be writing return. Inside this return, we will be writing div, and inside that div, we will be writing like this. Okay, we will be writing card. Done. So let us see the output. Okay, to see the output, we have to export this file. Okay, you have to export this file, and after this, I mean, export this file. After that, not file, export this component. Okay, I mean this is a function. You guys may get confused like what is function, what is a component, and what is file. So this whatever the code we are writing, that place is file, right? So this we are writing code inside something. Okay, that is file, and this is function. Okay, this is function. At the same time, it is also called. We can refer it as component also. Okay, we can also refer it as component and also as function. So we are now what we are doing. We are exporting this component, and we will be using wherever the place we need it. So here we have written this, right? So first of all, let us run the React project npm start. Okay, so React project is running here. So we will be using Google Chrome. So localhost 3000. So this is our React app, right? So what I will be doing, I will be removing all these things. So uh, just come here and go to app.js. So here we have like that image, okay, app logo. So we have like all these text. Once we remove all these things, the screen will be white. It's going to be white. I'm going to save this file. So let's see the file. Refresh. So now it's become blank. So I will be writing some text here. This is app.js file. Yeah, I'm going to save and let us see the output. So this is app.js file. So what we will be doing, we have created component, right? We have created one component card.js and we also exported it. So now what we will be doing is we are going to import that component here. Okay, we are going to import that component here. What is the process? The process is, okay, first we will be going to import. After that, we will be opening flower brackets. Sorry, no need of flower brackets. So we will be writing card, okay, card from. We'll be writing like this. Okay, we are going to access like first we will be starting dot slash. After that, we will be going inside this components. Okay, inside this components, we are going to put another slash. After that, there are these two things, right? Card.jx card. Okay, let us select this card. Okay, so this is how we import a component. After that, what we will be doing is here we will be writing that card. Okay, we will be writing that card. This is how we write that card. Okay, self closing tag. The components are always self closed tags. I mean, not always. Sometimes based on its functionality. Sometimes we will be using same component which has opening and closing tags also. But most of the times we are going to use them as self closing tags. It is a self closing tag component is an most of the times. So here we have imported, right? So we removed that this is an app.js file. So we have to see the output, right? We have to see the output as card. Okay, if everything works fine. So let us come here and see. So this is how we import components. Okay. So there are many things like we have to create a layout and after that we have to create pages and there are some utils also. So what I will be doing is after this I will be giving next we will be doing one project. Okay, we will be doing one React project. Okay, at that time we are going to create all these folders and all these things. So before that we have you guys have to know main core concepts, right? Like in today's class, you guys have learned about these components and that props also, and also there is state and there is these hooks also. Hooks is very important. You need to learn those hooks also, and at the end we will be learning about APIs. Okay, these are core concepts. After completion of these core concepts, we will be starting one React project. There you guys get to learn uh, much about React. Okay, how we are going to use how we are going to use React. Okay, let us save. And after that, so we got output, right? So let us design this thing. Okay, let us design this one like style. So I am writing normal style here. Okay, inline styling. This is so basically what happens. HTML is somewhat in HTML we will be writing style and we will be using double quotes, right? We'll be using like a double quote sets. In these double quotes, we will be writing like padding. Okay, we will write like this, right? So here the story is different. If the story is different, we have to use. So we have to use flower brackets. Okay, inside these flower brackets, we are going to write all these things. Okay, we have to create like this style. After that style, we will be having one set of flower brackets. Inside that, we have to create another set of flower brackets. Okay, so let us give it as width. Okay, let us give width width as width as 100 pixel. Okay, width I will be giving width to 100 pixel background color. Sorry, red will be somewhat. Okay, let us see the output. So this is what we got. Okay, we have created one card with the help of style. So let us do more styling to it. Okay, we have returns this style tag. I mean, you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say, right? So we have created a return this style. We have created two flower brackets. Okay, inside that we have written our CSS. Okay, CSS. We have written our CSS. This is called as inline styling. Okay, I know most of you guys know. So this is called as inline styling. So let us style more. Okay. After that, it's suggesting there is this thing, right? We'll be writing. Like I have added color white, and I have given border radius as 10 pixel. And also I have created this display flex and all. So now our card looks like this. So we need to center it, okay? We need to center it this one. So where we have to do that one? So that styling need to be done inside our app.js. Okay, inside this app.js. So what I will be doing is here I am going to create a style. Okay, there is this thing. Okay. Inside we have to open another flower brackets. So we will be writing this thing. Okay, what we will be doing is I am going to copy this one. Okay, display flex, justify content center, align item center. I'm going to copy that one. I'm going to paste it here. So I'm going to save, and now our box has come to the center. So I will be adding some margin at at the top. Okay, I will be adding margin at top. Okay, it should be this code should be written inside our app.js. Okay, the next we will be writing this one margin margin top, like we will be giving as 150 pixel. Okay, we will be giving 50 pixel. So let us see the card. Okay, this is how it looks. So I want to create a same card now. So I want to create another card like this only. So generally what we will be doing, okay, generally we will go to components. We will go to components. We will be writing, we will be creating another component card2 dot jsx card2 dot jsx. And now after this, we are going to write some code here for that second card. So we are creating more cards, right? Okay, more cards. Yeah, that is uh, no need of creating all those things. Okay, so what we will be doing is we will be using same card. Okay, we will be using same card. We'll be using same card. Okay, so no need of creating another card here, and we are creating another component inside here. And again, we have to uh, call that thing, okay? After creating that component, we have to import here, and we have to write something like that. So there is no need of doing such things. So simply we have to copy this one, simply this copy this card, and we have to enter and paste. Okay, we are pasting. So here we got two cards. So this is what I am trying to explain before. This is called code reusability. Okay, this is called code reusability. So here what we have done here, same code. This is code snippet, right? This is one code snippet. So we are using this code snippet number of times. Okay, we are using this code snippet number of times. So I want to create another card. I want to create another card. Here I have created another card also. So I want to add some gap between them. Okay, like gap as 10 pixel. Okay, let it gap as 10 pixel. If you guys have any doubts, you can message in WhatsApp. I'm in the WhatsApp. Okay, let us save. So these are called as components. Okay. So why they are called as reusable concepts? Sorry, reusable components. You guys have understood, right? At the same time, uh, you also understand what is code snippet. Okay. So this is how we created a card. So let us come here. Like we have seen one example right here. So we cannot create exactly this one. So we will try to create similar one. Okay, like we will be putting one heading. We'll be adding one price. Okay, we'll be adding one price. Uh, we want to do somewhat simple. Okay, so to do that, I have to style our card. So inside the card, what I will be doing is I will be writing H1. Okay, I am creating a heading. Okay, heading as Mm. Here I will be writing heading, and after that, here I am going to add paragraph. Like I will be adding 75,000 dollars, right? So what I will be doing is here I am going to do like this. Oh, I am going to style here. Okay, I am going to style this paragraph. So I am going to add a font size. Okay, font size. I am going to add this font size. The font size would be around 20 pixel. We will be giving it as 20 pixel. Okay, let us see the output. This is our React app. So this is the output we got. So, but the heading should be at the top, right? And after that, there should be this 75,000. Okay, so we will reduce the size of the heading. Okay, so come here. After that, in place of H1, we will be taking as H3. Okay, in place of H1, H3 will be taking, and we will be putting this font size as 20. So display flex, justify content. Enter. So we need to do one thing here, flex direction. Okay, we have to add flex direction. Sorry, we are adding in middle of it. So come here at the end. Uh, so we will be adding flex direction like this. So we have added this flex direction column and gap 10 pixel. Okay, I am saying this one. So we got output like this, but uh, it is at one is at top, one is at bottom, right? So we need to see what is the problem. Okay, display border pixel, display flex, display content, column. Okay, I don't know this gap, what is going to happen. Okay, nothing is happening here. Let us debug what is happening here. So we have to press F12 for that. So we have to press F12, and after that we have to click on this element. After that we have to click on this element. So let us see what is happening here. So it's divided into two sections. That's why it is looking like this. So what we have to do here is, so I will be removing this display flex and all. I'll be removing this display flex and all. Okay, this total thing. I am going to save. So let us see how it looks right. Okay, so it is good. So what we will be doing is, so we will be passing different kinds of values. Okay, we will be passing different kinds of values, to understand props concepts. So props concept is basically what our components are here, right? So in the app.js, our components are here. Our components are in app.js. So we have to pass three different types of data. Okay, in this card. In this card we have to pass different kinds of data, like here we have, now we are having same data, right? Here heading $75,000, heading $75,000, heading $75,000. So what we will be doing is we will be writing this one, total sales, total orders, total revenue. Okay, what we will be doing is we will be writing total sales, total orders, total revenue as uh, headings, and we will be passing this uh, numbers as data. I mean numbers. Okay. So to understand how these props work, we'll be coming here. Okay. So first, what we have to do is coming here. We have to remove this heading. We have to remove this heading in card.js. We have to come to card.js, card.jsx, and here h3 element. We have to inside the h3 is there now. So there we are going to open one flower brackets. Okay, there we are going to open flower brackets, and then in the similar way remove this $75,000, open flower brackets. Okay. So in between opening and closing tag, this should be in between opening and closing tags. So we have opened this tags, right? So here what I am going to do is let us create props here first. Okay, let us create props. Uh, After that, we have written this props, right? So okay, we will go with one flow. So come to here, come to app.js. Here I am passing two things. Okay, heading heading is equal to uh, heading is equal to I am opening a string. Heading is equal to like a total sales, right? First one, total sales. Okay, first one is total sales, and we will be writing heading for second one. Heading for second one. Heading. Let us name it as total profit, and last one as heading as we will be writing some other thing, right? Total revenue. Okay, we will be writing total revenue. So we will be writing here total revenue. So here I am simply creating total revenue. So what I have done is there is this component, right? Card component. So before before closing, I mean before this forward slash, we have to write all these things. Okay, these are nothing but props. Okay, these things are props we are passing from parent. Okay, we are pass. This is app.js is now parent. Okay, this is parent. We are passing these props to this props. This is a prop. We are passing this prop to here. Okay, here we are passing that thing. I will show in few minutes. So we are passing that props to here. So this thing is called as child. Okay, we need to understand these things are very important. So this card.jsx is a child component, and this app.js is a parent. So from parent we are passing this prop. Okay, we are going to use that props inside our child. Yeah, this is the difference between parent and child components. You need to very careful about these things. Most of the time, these things are asked in interviews. Uh, you know, okay, so after that, we have to pass values. Okay, we will be writing this property as uh, price or okay, you will be writing it as amount. Okay, you will be writing as amount. So here we have to pass some amount, right? So let us write as like this. So before that, what I will be doing is 75, 75, 75280. Okay. So I am passing some amount here, and I am also passing some amount here. Amount as a 35286. Okay. And then the similar way at the third also I am going to pass amount, some amount as 15286. Okay. I have passing heading and also amount. Yeah, here I am passing this one. So first we have to save this file, and after that we have to come to this card, and there is this open brackets, right? Where we are going to pass an argument. So that argument is nothing but props. Okay, we have to pass this props here, and after the first flower bracket. Okay, like we can also see like this above return. What we have to write is we have to write const open flower brackets. Inside the flower brackets, we have to write this heading, okay, heading and amount. Okay, these names should be exact uh, like this only. Okay, this heading, okay, the name should be same as here. Otherwise, we won't be getting output. So I will be showing why we won't be getting output. I will that one also. So next we will be writing here props. Okay, we are writing props. So we are destructuring it. There is a concept in JavaScript that is called destructuring. I hope everyone is enjoying, not getting bored. So what here I am doing is here I am destructuring props. I mean, it's simple. Like there is this props. Okay, to put it simply, I will be commenting. So these props. props is a container. Let us assume props is a container. So it is holding two values. Holding two values. I mean, it can hold many values. So let us for now we will assume as two values. So two values. So those two values are heading and amount. Okay, those two values are heading and amount. To access them like this, okay, to access, I mean, there is this container. Inside the container, we don't know what it is there. Okay, so uh, once we know what it is inside them, we are going to write like this. Okay, we are going to write uh, heading comma amount. Okay, there are some cases we don't know what are the props. There are scenarios like that also. So basically, we know what we are passing, right? So we can write those things here. Okay, this is called as uh, destructuring. Okay, destructuring. It is one of the important concepts in React. This is props is like a container. It's holding some values. Okay, those values are we are destructuring in this format. Okay, I hope everyone got what is destructuring. So why? Because I am teaching like this. If I teach every concept, I mean, if I take one concept or one class, okay, you don't know how to use them practically. Our time is wasting, right? So now we are in lot. We are not in a situation, right? Like we will get job anyway. Okay, so we are limited by time right now. So we have to learn everything as fast as we can. So that's why I am explaining in a project oriented, with concepts in project oriented. Next, coming to here, const, we have destructured the props. So what we are going to do is here we have opened this lower brackets, right? Inside we are going to pass them. Heading, one is heading, like another one is amount. Okay. So I will be showing one thing. So I haven't, I have used props here. I mean, I have uh, passed props from there. I am using here, right? One has any doubts? Okay. Okay. I will be sharing that one. No need to worry. Yeah. Once I will be pushing it to Git, I will be giving that one. So this is not important, you guys. This project is not important. This is only for you guys. To I am making this project to help you understand how we use these React concepts. Okay, there will be concepts, right? How we are going to use this JavaScript and all these things. So this project is for uh, teaching you how to use this concept. So if you in the next week we will be doing that project, right? So that project file I'm going to share with you. So there is no need of sharing this one, as I'm going to share you that recording, right? Okay. That one is important, not this one is important. So you guys here have to learn how to apply these concepts. That is the important here. No need of doing all these things. Okay. So let us save this file and let us see the output. So here we are seeing blank, right? Here we got all these things blanks. Why? Because there is nothing in our cards. There is nothing inside our cards. Like it's empty, right? So once I am passing heading here, heading, I have passed heading here, and here I am passing amount. Okay, here I am passing amount. I am saving this file. Let us go and see what is the magic. So this is how we got output. Okay, like this total. Okay, the spelling is wrong. Don't go into that. Okay, total sales, total profit, total revenue. So it's not looking good, right? Amount. So we'll be putting in dollar symbol here. So let us write a dollar symbol here, dollar symbol, and save. So now it's looking good. Okay, total sales. Okay, this much of amount we got. Total profit, we got this much of amount. Total revenue, we got this much of amount. So I think you guys understood that core concept. Okay, like what is component, how we are using that component. After that, what is props, how we are using that props. These are the two main things you need to understand. Okay, so we'll be checking once again. So what we have done is we have imported that, we have created a component, and we have imported in parent component where we want to use that component, that is called parent component. Okay, so we have created same component. We have created same component three times. But what we have done, we have passed different values. I mean, we have passed different properties. So this one is called as property, and this one is as value. Okay, this one is property, this one is value. So this property should be very when we are using here, the there should be no there should be the spelling, there should be no spelling mistake. Like if I am passing like here heading like this, here I have used HADIN. Okay, here I have used HADN, but coming to this component, here the property name is heading, right? So let us see what is going to happen. So here it's gone. Okay, in our thing it's gone. So the spellings are should be mandatory. Should be same. Okay, don't play with those things. Okay, they are very important. Okay, come to app.js. Okay, now let us save and see. So this is how things work, and also, so I hope everyone got what is this props. Okay, we are simply here. We are passing data. We are accessing here. So there is another way of accessing. I will be removing. I will be removing this thing. I will be removing this thing. So we can also these things like this props dot heading. So so I will be removing and saving. Okay, what we will be getting? We are getting an error. Okay, heading is not defined, amount is not defined. Okay, why? Because we haven't we haven't defined anything here, right? Const heading, we haven't defined anything like that. So that is why we are getting. So if we use like this props dot heading and also props dot, okay, this is another way of accessing properties. Okay, this is another way of accessing properties. Okay, this is how we get output. Okay, similar to that one also, but why? Because we to get better understanding, we are using this one. Okay, array destructuring. I mean, this is called destructuring. So in this way, it is easier to understand. So why? Because we can see heading amount. So we will be only writing that one. No need of writing props dot everything. This is another way of accessing props. So I hope everyone got what are these props and how we are using them. Okay, these are very much core concepts. Without these things, you will get confused. Okay, from tomorrow onwards, we will be starting hooks. Okay, in tomorrow's class, what is state and hooks? We will compare those two concepts. And after in Saturday class, there is class this Saturday. Okay, in Saturday's class, we'll be doing API. Okay, we'll be doing API. Yeah, this is not a project. Okay, this is not a project. I am trying to oh, explain all the concepts, okay, in different ways. Okay, project we will be doing in next week. Okay, this is end of our class.